got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. One gone runner at first. Hugh Shearer now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Corner on the go. Pitch misses. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
And we got two.
Out towards left center.
Pick it up.
It gets down a base hit.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. 2 outs. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. So one. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man. The pitch. That's towards center. Shearer gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That's
Come on,
a hit.
find it.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That way to find that sweet spot right there.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He will score and the Cubs take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Hit in the air right field. He's under it. And that's the third out. 1 down. And next for the Cubs, Hugh Shearer. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Patrick. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Kind of a gamble right there.
So up now for Chicago, Hugh Shearer. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Runner takes off. Puts a bunt down. Contreras gets it to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Hey, make a play. Get us back in there.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a
runner takes off, swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One hit, one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 4.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
Everybody want the roof, I'ma fly the coop. And I'm there, it was cool, I'ma fly the coop. Ain't no word on the loot, I'ma fly the coop. First class fell through, I'ma fly the coop. It's being fly, so it's better than it. They selling you, that's I'm telling you, it's being fly, so it's better than it. They selling you, that's I'm telling you, I'ma fly the coop. Out the roof, diamonds in the tube. I was grilling like this opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 away with nobody on. So up now for Chicago, Hugh Shearer. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. A solo shot. His 72nd home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Kicks and deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. The tag out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hugh Shearer.
That's out of here, attack.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That's outside, and it's 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Patrick Wisdom waiting for a turn at the plate. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Base is full, 2 gone. And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Shearer.
Fly ball down the line. And there's 2 away. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 18. And that one hammered. Shearer going back. See you later. So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Could be extra bases.
Come on, dude,
Here comes Edman around third. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boo. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great.
Shearer, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And it's now a 2-run game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runs.
Shearer, the next Cub to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop.
1 ball, 1
Swing
strike.
for the fences.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Right here.
This to center field. Edman in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Come on, make it chase something right here.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw across his body. Awesome play there. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And that ball is gone.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters.
Back here in St. Louis, now here is Hugh Shearer. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around a game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete.